Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is I, Goldy. Hope you're well. I'm not too bad. So I just wanted to, this is actually a re-recording. You probably don't care, but this is just going to be about the forum post by Roaming on the Blizzard official forums. Basically, this is what he said. I'm going to make this short and sweet. The reporting system is a failure. Why do I say this? Number one, the community is toxic. Not every game, but every session I play, be it Lucio Ball, quick play, or competitive, I see at least one person who deserves some form of reprimand based on the categories in the system. Number two, no one fears the system. Take a look at the title of the now viral 2K Plus report troll, lol 1 week ban. And can you blame him? This is his third suspension. He has a year chat ban and averages 4 reports per day. If we assumed he began playing at launch. Number 3, he is one of the worst defenders, and looking at the stats I mentioned, you can see why. It's an incredible pace to keep up, but if the worst defender is only getting a 7-day wrist slap, and he gets reported minimal 4 times per day. Number 4, the rest of the community is literally unchecked. So Jeff Kaplan did respond to this saying, it's a pretty long little response, but here we go. You make some really good points, and we agree. The reporting and punishment system is currently one of our prime focuses. You'll be seeing a developer update about this very soon. We recorded it last week, not sure when it's going live. We have short, medium, and long-term plans, and we haven't done a great job in communicating all of these things to you. In the short term, we are don't know how to speak. Anyway, back to the recording. Let's start again. We are re-evaluating every punishment and are in the process of converting silences over to suspensions. We're also increasing the length of suspensions. Pretty soon, we hope for silences to go away altogether and only have suspensions and bans for punishments, with a few exceptions like forced battle tag changes for naming violations. Also, in the short term, we've been testing an email notification system to let you know when you've reported someone and it has been actioned. We can't provide a lot of detail on these emails, but they only go out if action has taken place, meaning that your report contributed to someone getting suspended. The other short-term thing we just did was ban a number of accounts for boosting in Season 5. These accounts were actioned either yesterday or in the process of being actioned. They will lose all Season 5 rewards. In the medium term, we're looking to completely ban repeated competitive offenders, meaning if you've been banned for more than X seasons, we will ban you forever from playing competitive ever again. We want to increase the email notification system to other forms of reporting, as well as work on the in-game notification system to let you know that your reports are actually doing something. This will edge more into the long-term session, the in-game part. For Season 6, we're going to be way more aggressive with boosting and throwing or any sort of SR manipulation. We have some very smart people who are getting very good at detecting this behaviour, and we are very actively building systems and punishments around SR abuse. In the medium term, we also have a new series of punishments. We're going to try that escalates much more quickly, so you don't have egregious cases like the one you're referencing. Basically, extreme offenders will strike out of the game much quicker. As part of these increasing punishments, we're looking at making it so that the offenders get blocked from competitive play much sooner. More details as we get closer. In the long term, we really want to work on systems that encourage positive behaviour and reward good players. It really bums us out to spend so much time punishing people for being bad sports. We enjoy making cool, fun games, that's what we do for a living. But because people seem to lack self-control, or people like to abuse anonymity and free speech, we're put in a position of spending a tremendous amount of time and resources policing the community. We will do this as it is our responsibility, but we'd like to spend more time rewarding good players rather than having to focus on poor sportsmanship and unacceptable bad behaviour so much. Like it or not, this is an us, the Overwatch community problem, not just an Overwatch team problem. For better or worse, we're in this together. We're working hard to make the changes. I hope you all do too. So my response is the very last point where he says that it's an Overwatch team community problem. The problem is that these trolls and throwers and toxic players are by and large not going to be reading his forum posts. They're not going to be watching his developer updates. They're probably not even aware that a PTR server exists. So it really is not a community problem as much as is a problem with the developers and the Overwatch team. I mean, if you really wanted to get the community involved, then there should be an option for like an in-game game master to have, like, who may perhaps was, you know, upvoted so much by the community as being a positive and good player, to review troll actions and reports. I mean, that is something that the community could be doing, and I don't know how they're being reimbursed. Would it be a voluntary thing, working for free, or would they perhaps, you know, receive bonus loot boxes? I don't know. It's just an idea. That's like, if you wanted the community to be involved, I mean, our hands are tied. We don't have any power whatsoever. Everything lies in Overwatch / you know, Blizzard's hands. So yeah, I think that's one way to do it if you wanted to have in-game GMs that took care of this. I mean, you can find them in World of Warcraft, GMs that do that as well. When I played EQ, you'd have GMs that would organise like community events, like fun things, which was pretty cool. So yeah, that's one thing to say about it. I mean, it's an interesting time to make the statement, you know, amidst the 2.2k report person. I guess Jeff thought it was a bad idea to give one of the game's worst offenders of toxicity only a week's ban. I don't know, I'm at the I'll believe it when I see it phase, given how long it took for the developers to get any reporting functionality over on console, and their inability to communicate anything useful about the previous and current report system up until now. Competitive is a cesspool of toxicity right now, and it's actively driving people away from the game. I do feel that it's something that they pay lip service to with these kind of, you know, Jeff coming to the rescue on the forum saying, no, we don't support any kind of toxicity. I've seen you do this and look what I've done now. I mean, it's great that Jeff's addressing these concerns, but like at the same time, I'm not going to hold him to it, and I'm not going to be too enthusiastic about it unless there's more than words that happen. I want to see some real action happening, and then I'll be pleased. So that's all I have to say about it, without getting into much more whinging. I just would like to see a reporting system fix get in place soon, and we don't have to talk about this anymore, and the game can be wonderful, and we can enjoy it, and life will be good, and there'll be no more Hanzo maids. Can you imagine that? Well, I better leave this short and sweet, so I will see you in the next video. May your day be as beautiful as you are. Please go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this whole... I mean, isn't this the second time Jeff's posted about, you know, the reporting system being fixed, and it's still really nothing's happened? I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. And if you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. I make videos daily, and if you did like the video, I would very much appreciate it. If you didn't like the video, and if you didn't like it, that's fine. You can dislike it. I don't mind. I'm trying my best. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Goldy out.